Okay, I hit the wrong button, so we're starting with part 2 here. We're at Jan's Homemade Candies. This is Jan. Give a big wave, Jan. Say hello. We're talking about talking up. She's making the chocolate.
We're making black velvets.
How long you been here, Jan?
We've been here 19 years.
19 years.
It'll be 20 years in March.
20 years in March. And has this guy been with you the whole time?
He certainly has.
So that's Bob. And Bob is looks like he's not eating a lot of chocolate. He's in great shape here.
He eats it all day long.
He does. He does eat it. So I've heard chocolate's really good for you too. So let me switch the. Let me see if I can do it right this time. And switch the camera. So tell us. Let's see. Whoop. No, it's not doing that. So tell us a little bit about what you're making.
What I make?
What you're making now?
What I'm making now is our black velvet. It's one of the favorites. In fact, it's Paula Dean's favorite. She named us one of the top 10 chocolate shops in America, and this was one of her favorites. It's a dark chocolate with a dark chocolate ganache. And people don't know what ganache is. It's dark chocolate with whipping cream. It's a nice, smooth, rich, dark chocolate.
Okay, and you got some machines going on behind us. What's that all about?
Yeah, we got our white chocolate here.
White.
This is one of our milk chocolates. This is the good old dark chocolate that we're using today.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back here.
And this is another one of our
Okay,
milk
gotta talk
chocolates.
nice and loud because we got a lot of stuff going on here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is another one of our milk chocolates. We don't go from the bean to the bar. We get our chocolate in a 10-pound block, and then we process it in here. We melt it to 108, and then when it gets to that, we have what we call the seed chocolate that we'll put in the back, and I will get one and talk
Okay.
about when I'm getting it.
Okay. Let's see if I can switch this again. So what does a 10-pound block of chocolate look like? How big is that?
Actually, we can take one out and open it up.
All right, they're going to show us a 10-pound block of chocolate.
And this is a seed chocolate.
And that's what, seed chocolate?
Seed, yeah.
Okay.
Put it in the back. And then it does its thing.
All right. So what do you got there? That's 10.
One of our blocks of chocolate comes from
No, you don't.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
They're individually wrapped.
That's some chocolate bar.
Yeah, it is. You want a big candy bar? This is good.
We'll take this chocolate bar
Wow.
and then we'll break it up into usable chunks so that we can remelt it and then temper it for use.
Okay. Awesome. And I see over here we talked about the turtle eggs, and as that looks like you got turtle egg shells there.
I sold out of them, and I had to make some more, so I got the shells made. I haven't gotten the little turtles made yet, but we're getting there.
So I've been telling people if they want to try a turtle egg, this is the place to do it. They're the ones you make
Probably
here.
the only place you can find them.
Yeah, and the ones you have here are not federally protected,
That's right.
so they can come here, support our local people, and
Now, can I turn off a couple of these machines we're not using?
that'd be great. So they're going to shut off some of the machines, cut down on the noise a little bit, but
There we go.
talking about supporting our local merchants, our local businesses. Jan and Bob also support the veterans and the armed forces, and you want to tell a little bit about what you do with that?
Well, we do send chocolates and fudge to any of the wounded warriors up at Walter Reed Hospital. All they have to do is give us a call, and we send it up to them. And then when we have veterans come into our shop, we always ask them if they're a veteran, and they say yes. We ask what branch of the service, and we have little medallions
And
that
go
are
over there.
military.
I'm going to move this.
So she showed me the drawer of different.
And this is the Air Force one.
Air Force.
So we have one for each one, and on the back it says, "Thank you for your service." So all the veterans get one of these when they come in. We have them for the Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines, the Coast Guard, and then we also support our police. We give them a police badge.
All right.
Thank them for their service.
So, and thank you for your service supporting their service.
Well, Bob was a veteran. He was in the Army.
Okay.
We really love our guys.
So our guys are sacrificing their time and sometimes their lives for the rest of our freedom.
They are.
So, and these guys supporting them and sending chocolate there and taking care of them when they come in.
They love it.
Good, good.
So Bob is going to make some very healthy bark.
All right, so
Our
Bob,
very healthy bark is a dark chocolate. It's one of our most popular ones. It has organic cherries, cranberries, blueberries, almonds, pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, and acai berry.
all right, so Bob is, look at this.
Here I have a container
And we mix
with
it all.
all of those ingredients, and I'm gonna get some dark chocolate to go along with that. So I need about 4.5 pounds.
So that looks so gooey and so good.
Sometimes we'll have kids come in and they'll go, "Ooh, I just want to jump right into that."
Like,
Some adults do too.
Oh, let me see where I am.
like Willy Wonka over here.
I'm getting close.
Am I allowed to say that, I guess, on video and
Willy
not
Wonka?
have to pay a trademark fee to them?
I think so.
You can call
Okay.
me Willie.
Okay. Do people do that? Did anybody
They
call?
certainly do.
Some man sometimes forgets and calls him Bill. And they're short for Willie, right?
There you go.
There we go.
So he's got the gooey, that is awesome looking. So this is a long video, but everybody's loving it.
This over here, where I can mix it up.
So he's mixing it up.
Some of the mixture in there. Mix this up.
So while he's doing that, he's telling us a little bit about what he's doing, but I want to tell you, you can come in here and they've got a cooking magazine with Paula Deen on the wall. You can see one of the top 10 chocolate in America. So
And we're number one on TripAdvisor. In Lauderdale by the Sea, we've been number one for 5 years. We've been on the Food Network. We were on Food Finds Hot and Spicy. I believe that was in 2003. Because we have a hot chocolate bar that has habanero pepper powder in it. They did that.
Okay, it's pretty well all incorporated. So
So-
now I'm gonna put it on a clean tray.
you guys are getting the whole
with some
show.
parchment.
The whole show at home, so you can make this at home, but I wouldn't try it if I were you. Look at it.
Now, when I turn this machine on, it's going to shake it.
It's going to be noisy.
So it might be a little noisy. And what it's going to do is spread out all of this chocolate.
So I'm kind
Let
of,
me just flip that on now.
oh, the chocolate's dancing for us.
Doing a little dance there. Help me spread it out, even it out a little bit. And all of it out there.
Takes the air bubbles out too.
So you know what I'd love to see from you guys watching online? I see there's 14 people. If you're not in this area, I'd love to see a comment about where you are, or maybe you're tied to the Lauderdale by the Sea area.
And we can ship.
What's that?
And we can ship.
Oh, they do ship. There we go. That was a good lead in for that.
Give us a call.
So they-
Even knows that good. Just give us a holler.
Now, will you ship out of the country or just in the country, or?
Pretty much United States. We have shipped to Ireland.
Wow.
But it has to be like express, so it's pretty expensive.
Okay, because you showed me last time how you ship and you do the freezer pack or whatever in there, because normally it's going to get there in like 2 days.
3 days.
So they pack it right. Look at them going here. This is great. This is dancing. And so love to have you post in your comments where you're from, if you've been in here. what your favorite item was. I had that turtle egg, which was really cool. I actually had my son, if you saw his video in our backyard, he ate it, but he did save me a little tiny bit, and it's awesome. So I got Ann on there, Dave, who I think is in Chicago probably, Dawn from Pompano is online. So this is what's going on in the back room, because a lot of you guys probably come in here, you love the place, but you don't see
what's going on.
Yeah, we want to tell the backstories on some of these videos, and so you see this stuff, because anybody can come in here and eat chocolate. That's easy. But when you...
I have to cool this down for 5 to 6 minutes so that I can cut it into bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
So
And this is the finished product, so you have to try it.
Oh, I'm going to try it. I'm going to definitely try that. We're going to wait a little bit, but this is called Berry
Healthy Bark.
Berry Healthy Bark. So you can come in here and ask for this. All kinds of great stuff in there. Is that acai berry? Ackee berry? How do you pronounce that? Acai berry. Okay. So this is it. What else? What else do you got here that you're... So we're going to wait till that comes out. He's cooling it down.
Before you came, I just made chili truffles. So they're
Wait.
ready to come out.
Wait, chili truffles?
Chili truffles has got hot chili in it.
Get out. Hey, Dawn.
And they're ready
Sonny, nice to see you online. So I'd love to have where you are, if you've been in here, what your favorite item is, if you get what I found out they do also is she's got all kinds of great gift chocolates too. So there's some things for different industries. So if you want something for your hairdresser or your different people in your life that would like chocolate, and you do the name thing too. You did the name thing on chocolate. So one of the cool things about if you give somebody chocolate that's in their name, first of all, I can tell you they're not going to eat it right away, but they're going to show it off, and they're going to show their friends. So if you come in and get a gift for somebody and it's chocolate with their name on it, they are definitely going to tell their friends about it and show it to them, and probably tell them who gave it to them. So I think that's a great gift if you're thinking about something. There we are. We're getting phone calls, which we're trying to stop. I guess I should do the do not disturb. So what else? What do we got?
These are the chili truffles. They started out pretty much like the black velvet, only they have hot chili in it.
Hot chili. So that's an interesting.
You want to maybe cover those black velvets there while we're waiting?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to cover the black velvets. So we're going on and on here. People probably jump on and off, but if you really want to see the whole experience, we're going to go through it, and you don't have to watch the whole video, but it's very cool stuff. So, okay, so we got
Okay.
All right, Bob. So that's the great thing about having a team here
3 minutes.
that gonna go, and they're gonna. If they're smart, they're not gonna leave me alone with the chocolate. No, I can't do that because my wife might be watching, and she will definitely. So, Angel Houston, good to see you on there. Dawn, we got a lot of people on there. We got 14 people watching the chocolate, and I think somebody would notice if one of these was gone. So those are the turtle eggs, which I thought was really cool. I saw them, and she explained to me how they were made. We did that in another video. She puts the dark chocolate turtles into the white egg. Really cool little gift for a kid or an adult in your life. Yeah. And I love this chocolate bar. I think when I was a kid, I ate one of these whole things myself. 10 pounds. So Bob's here, very studiously working and putting the one ingredient, one important ingredient that they didn't talk about that I can tell from watching them is these guys put a lot of love into their chocolate. So there we go. We got a white chocolate, the dark chocolate, all the machines turned. I've never been in the back of a chocolate. We did some chocolate tours when we were traveling, but I've never seen the back where it's all made.
They put this in the cooler.
So he's going back to the cooler. Now that looks just like is that a built-in?
It's going to take another minute or so. So as long as I have some time, I'll cover those other black velvets.
And Bob, you were telling me, how many marathons have you run? You said
Actually 6.
6 marathons this guy's run.
Right. I really did enjoy running, but in 2017, I had to stop due to some health issues. And now I inline skate a lot.
Really?
So you might see me going up and down A1A here on the afternoon when I'm not too busy here. And generally I like to skate down to the 17th Street Causeway Bridge and back.
Wow.
And it's nice. It's very very relaxing.
So a lot of people may be watching this from other areas of the country, the world. What kind of weather are we having out here if they're thinking about coming down here sometime?
Well, we're in our rainy season now, so the temperature is going to be near 90 with a lot of humidity, and it's going to rain somewhere every day. So if you happen to be on the coast today, we had a little shower about an hour ago, and generally they don't last very long.
So we have a saying in my business, if you don't like the weather here, wait a minute.
Exactly.
So the showers will definitely come through. We do get the breezes off the ocean here, and that makes the clouds rise, and in the summertime when it's hot, it'll rain, and then it'll move out west. So there we go. So I encourage you to come on by and support all our local merchants, but come on by and get some chocolate, support Jan and Bob and our local community, because this guy's, although they are world famous, it sounds like, as a small chocolate shop, they are locally owned and operated. And how long have you been here? How long?
We've been here 19 years.
19 years they've been here. So you don't stay someplace 19 years and not do something right. And I can tell you from all the comments we got on our last videos that they're doing a lot right, because there are a lot of people. I was an exception that didn't know that they were here and hadn't been in here before, but certainly have a huge fan base of people that come here, and people that come from all over the world, and they stop here first thing, and they can't wait to come back to when they come back here for a vacation to stop in. So he's got more stuff over here. So I'm gonna, while he's doing that, I'm gonna, can I go back out there for a second? I'm gonna just show you a few things here that you might not have seen. Here's the Paula Dean. You may recognize her. That is from the magazine that I referenced before, that one of the 10 best chocolate places in America. All kinds of stuff here. Here's some of the stuff, some of the names. If you've got, what is this? This one is for a nurse or your pharmacist. Somebody had a baby. You got the baby bottle chocolate. You got the police for somebody with that kind of handcuffs, if they've got that fetish. I mean, if it's a policeman. So all kinds of things, and then of course you got more stuff up there, and you got cashews and nuts, and like I am, nuts and pecans, and just about everything you could want.
We have 24 kinds of fudge.
24 kinds of fudge. What's the big seller? What's the favorite?
The dark chocolate caramel sea salt fudge.
Ooh,
It's one of our biggest sellers.
okay.
And then we have
Wait, I gotta see this dark chocolate potato chips.
we have chocolate cake fudge, which is really good.
Okay.
These are other fudges.
Okay, and whatever you want. Look at all
Then
this.
we have dipped fruit.
dip.
which I have to make some more because we're running out.
So for the health conscious, you got your dipped fruit, you've got your orange peel and chocolate. Orange
We have
slices.
a section of sugar-free.
Oh,
for the
sugar-free?
diabetics.
Okay. So diabetics don't have to get left out. They got the sugar-free.
We have our sugar-free section right here.
All right.
I've got to score my berry tomorrow.
He's ready to score
Okay,
his
he's ready.
bar.
Okay, I'm going to go back out there to the bark scoring, but I also want to show you Florida's finest, the alligators. If you want an alligator but you want to bite him and don't want to get bit, they got the chocolate alligators. So this is called scoring the bark.
You can't wait until it gets too hard. When you go to score it, it'll shatter. So
Okay.
you just time it at the right time, and then he scores it, puts it back in for a few more minutes, and then it just breaks into the little bars.
So you told me a little bit about how does somebody get into the chocolate, making chocolate like this?
Yeah, you have to be a chocoholic.
So you're from
Well, when I was younger, I lived in Pennsylvania, and we were very poor at that time. I mean, I'm old. It was in the 40s. So my mom made all of our chocolates for Easter. She would make all the homemade filled eggs and put our names on it, flowers on it. She always made all of our chocolates. Once a week we did fudge night. On Saturday night she made fudge. So I've always kind of grew up on homemade chocolate. And then when I married Bob, Bob had worked in a chocolate shop when he was in high school. So we were both chocoholics, and when he had a remodeling business, we would make chocolates as a thank you to his clients. And pretty soon the clients were saying, we need to get more of those. And so we turned our basement into a candy kitchen, got approval through the city in South Holland, Illinois. And that's where we started.
All right, I can kind of imagine that that somebody would say, you know, honey, let's remodel something, and so we get some of that chocolate.
Really?
Let's do the kitchen.
Really?
All right, so you did the scoring over there.
Yep, it takes a couple of minutes and then it'll be done.
All right, so we're gonna keep you online, you guys, for a couple more minutes, and till that comes out, and
Those black velvets will be done soon as well.
the black velvets are gonna be done as well. So
Well, the chilies are done. They're ready to be cupped and
ready to be what?
put into the little plastic candy cups.
Okay.
So, you know that they need to be cupped. And so generally, Jan will do all of the cupping of the chocolates because it's kind of dainty work. Not for a fella that's been a remodeler, you know. I mean, if we were talking bricks or 2x4s, it'd be a different story, but it's very dainty for me. That's what. And I make more of the slabs, the barks, and things.
So I see that the guys do more like the power tool stuff.
Right.
Okay. All right. Great. So there's a lot of stuff here. I wish I could show it all, but I did want to show off the kitchen and how this stuff is made and show you some of the little story behind the people that run these places. It's kind of what I enjoy doing, and hope you do
Nobody
too.
really knows what goes on in the background.
Right.
You know, any of the restaurants around here, you just go in and get the good stuff and not know what it takes to do it.
So that's you bring up a good point, and something that I wanted to just talk about for a second. That I would love to do more of the what I call the in the kitchen videos and the behind the scenes stories about the business owners here that work so hard, especially right now, are working so hard through this time when we don't have as many visitors as we would normally have. So everybody's trying their best to serve the public, to be safe, to protect themselves, to protect their staffs, to protect their customers, and love to hear those stories and see, because you know, when you get a piece of candy like that, I mean, frankly, maybe you guys do more, but I never really thought about the whole story behind it and how it ended up in the cup and all the people, the work that gets involved behind the scenes. So I hope you enjoy this, and that you're getting something out of it, and that you're learning maybe a little and appreciating a lot what goes into all the things that we sometimes take for granted every day. So she's putting it in the cups, and we'll go back. I'll quit pontificating. So, but also, if you do have a friend or a business that you'd like to see the backstory of, or you want to tell a story, or want me to tell the story, I would love to private message me, and we'll try and get that online and tell that story and preserve it. And also, one of the big things is we want to tell people that aren't in this area, that may be thinking of coming on a vacation one day, when they're ready to take their next vacation. We want them to think about our area, and it frankly is so important to our whole community. And when they come here and they decide to come here instead of someplace else, there's a hotelier that's gonna rent them a room, that's going to make a few bucks there. They're going to have maybe, if they stay here for a week and they've got a family of 4, I could do the math, that's a lot of meals out, it's a lot of gifts, it's a lot of supporting our boutiques and all the other businesses. So please spread the word that about our area. Some people feel comfortable traveling. Some people are being more responsible. But down the road, we are going to need to come back strong. We're going to need people to choose this area over other areas when they're ready to vacation. So I hope that makes a difference, and seeing what's going on here helps people make the decision to choose us. So that's what we got. So what do we got? We ready or to do something else, or? See, I said I was going to stop pontificating, and then I didn't. So wow. Healthy bark. Enough to feed a family of 4. 40.
And it's healthy.
It's healthy, that's right.
And the dark chocolate and all the organic fruit. We have a man up in Michigan who orders 40 pounds of this at a time.
Wow.
He loves it. Now you have to try the freshest piece of chocolate.
All right.
And you can pull the mask off
I'm
taste it.
gonna pull the mask down to taste it.
We'll just stand back our 6 feet.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna step outside to do that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna switch the camera, because I'm gonna do that because I do want to pull. Let's see. That not? Yep, there we go. So I'm stepping outside before I pull down the mask, and flipping it down to one ear because I'm holding the camera. That is awesome. That is awesome. I wouldn't tell you how good it is, except that I see she's got a whole sheet of that in there, and there is enough for everybody to come over here. So if you're in the area, if you're not in the area, they said they'll ship it. They put ice into the box. They've got the frozen pack because it takes about 2 days for it to get to you, and that's good. So he's got the nuts, and I'm gonna take one more bite before I go in. That is awesome. So I'm glad I went outside because I didn't have a bite. I had about 4 bites, I think. Yeah, so in the place again, look, spick and span. These guys, they didn't do this for me. They do this all the time. Ooh, and what do you got there? Those are the chili gingers?
These are the chilies. I just filled the tray. We have chili and ginger, and then the rest of them will go on the big tray up there.
Okay, and we got it's all labeled.
Labeled, so I know where they go. So we were out of the chili.
Ooh, Irish cream, that looks good. Oh, and these with the eyes? People bones, the Frogger.
Those are Froggers. Those are peanut butter and Rice Krispies.
So they got a good sense of humor here too.
Those are my grandson's favorites.
So anything else, do we want to say anything else before we shut off the video? Tell
Well,
them.
you gotta come down and visit Lauderdale by the Sea if you don't live here, because it's a great place to be.
Okay.
And I hope you all have a very sweet day and stay well.
Okay, and give them your address, and can they order by phone?
Well, our address is 4327 North Ocean Drive in Lauderdale by the Sea, and our phone is 954-202-9495. And I'd like to thank one of our very best customers, Ann House, for this nice apron that she made us.
Ooh, look at that. That's cool.
And we'd like to thank all of our customers for enjoying our chocolates and supporting us over the past 19 years.
Okay, so come on by on the west side of A1A, just south of Commercial Boulevard.
Absolutely.
Okay, see you around town, guys.
Have a sweet day.